What's up, everybody? It's your boy Thick Daddy, and today we're doing a Denny's Brisk-It-All Mukbang. So with this, you basically have brisket. Well, you have melted cheese and eggs over brisket with, I believe, cucumbers, and they have this special sauce. I don't see the sauce here. I don't know. The sauce maybe got absorbed by the bread, probably, but we'll find out. But anyways, I'm starving, and I'm gonna go straight into it. Oh yeah, and I think it has bacon too. That side, that side. Do I want it on the brisket? I probably will. Put ketchup on the brisket. Um. Mmm. That's pretty good. They didn't put the sauce on it. The hell? Where's that? They have this sauce. I don't know what kind of sauce it is exactly, but this yellow sauce they put on it, but I don't see it on here. Oh well. Yeah, they don't have that sauce on here. Wow. I swear you can't really get good service here in South Florida. Like that's part of the sandwich, the sauce. That's really what blends everything together. I don't know what sauce it is because it's been It's been several months since I've had this, but um, it tastes very similar to that Carolina Gold barbecue sauce, like the orange barbecue sauce. Very similar to that. That's probably what it is, but they didn't put any on this. So I'm gonna put a little bit. A little bit of piece of brisket fell out. So the brisket is delicious, but the sandwich is dry because these people didn't put my damn sauce on here. So how do you miss that as a chef? I don't freaking understand. But okay, it is what it is. The brisket's really good. Excuse me. I know I'm clearing my throat and sniffling a little bit. I have a bit of a head cold. Well, if it's half of a sandwich and that doesn't have sauce, I assume the other half doesn't have the sauce. And I assume the other sandwich doesn't have the sauce either. So it is pickles. I don't know if I mentioned the pickles, but it's basically what it looks like. See, the last time I had it, they had that sauce in here. Now it doesn't have that sauce. It's not as good. Do they have that? I mean, I don't know. Is that... Well, when I had this last, I was in a different state. I don't remember which state I was in, but I was in a different state. In my previous job, I traveled all over the eastern half of the country for work. So I couldn't tell you which... I honestly couldn't tell you which state I was in, but they definitely had more brisket, and they had that sauce on here. But let's be honest, just about everywhere has better food and prepares food better than South Florida. And that's just the reality. And if you want good seafood, go to Louisiana. It's not bad. It's pretty good, but it's just lacking something. It's just lacking that California Gold sauce. I'm pretty sure it's that California Gold barbecue sauce that they had on there. See, if I had known that it wasn't going to be on here, I would have picked up a bottle and I would have picked up the bottle to put on here. But unfortunately, I don't have that here in my house. Now, one thing I do want to mention is I have been seeing a lot of the mukbang requests in the comment section. I will eventually get to all of them. More specifically, I will eventually actually do the mukbangs that are requested. It just takes time. When I will get to each one, that I don't know, but I will eventually. But I do read all the comments. These fries are okay. I would like them a bit crispier, but they're not bad. So yeah. Bacon, pickles, cheese. I don't even see the cheese. Oh, okay, it gets on the bottom melted. Eggs and the brisket. And again, no salt. You can tell I'm very salty about them not having any sauce on here. The hell, chef? The hell is wrong with you? How dare you make my sandwich with no sauce? And that can't be a normal thing, because it can't be normal. There's no way they're going to make you pay $16.19 before tax for a brisket sandwich and they're not going to put sauce on it. Ain't no way. Shame on you. This is disappointing. The sandwich is good, but damn, I wanted that sauce. And the yolk is a little bit runny, which is how I like it a little bit. I got this over medium, the eggs. So it's a little runny on the inside of the eggs, but not too. The other two were fairly almost hard. This is actually medium. Well, when I say the other two slices. That's pretty good. The brisket is good. I believe it's pork belly brisket. Could be wrong. Yeah, it's definitely pork brisket. Yep, pork belly brisket. That's what it tastes like. I've said it probably 10 times already, but it needs that sauce to really hit. Now I know that that one person is probably like, well, why would you eat all that food and get Diet Coke? Aha. But there is a reason why. I feel like regular sodas are just too sweet. And I'm not a regular sweets person. So I prefer diet sodas because they're not as sweet. It has nothing to do with diet or anything. It just doesn't blow my tongue up with all this sweetness. That's really what it is. No, I'm not on a diet. No, I'm not trying to compensate for this by getting a diet soda. I just think diet sodas taste better because they're not as freaking sweet. Because they don't have 72 grams of sugar per bottle. Man, that's refreshing. I really wanted a Diet Sprite, but I couldn't find it. I love me some fries. I'm disappointed. That sauce really grinded my gears with that one. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's just from my memory, it was good because that sauce just made everything just blend so well together. So when I just gotta put ketchup on this damn thing, it's like, it's not as good. But it needs ketchup because if you don't have it, your sandwich is just too dry. Now, one thing I will give them is the brisket is fairly juicy. So they did pretty good on that. I will always give points where credit is due. But see, here's the thing, right? If you're actually at the restaurant, right, the Denny's restaurant, I'm sorry for sniffling. Y'all probably listen to this while you're at work or doing other things, hearing me sniffle in your ear. I apologize, but the show must go on. But see, at least if you're sitting at the diner in Denny's and they bring you this dry ass sandwich, you can say, excuse me, can you please put some sauce on this? And they'll take it back and they'll have the chef put the sauce on it. You know. Now, I could be wrong. It might not be that Carolina Gold sauce, but it looked like it, and it definitely tasted like it. Yeah. I'm trying to think about how to properly describe the taste. Because, well, more so the emotion. Because it's like, it's one of those things where you can have something that's amazing, right? You have good food, good ingredients on here, right? But if you don't have that binding force to bring them all together, it could go from something that's absolutely delicious to, it's okay. Or something that's damn good to something that's, meh, I'll eat it again. I may or may not order it again. You know, that kind of thing. So, I feel like for this, without the sauce, it's a meh. I might get this again in the future. Without the sauce. Well, Well, the thing comes with sauce, so they just forgot to put it on. So what I should say is, without the sauce, it's a fairly good sandwich, but with the sauce, it's a damn good sandwich just because everything flows so well with the sauce. Let me put some ketchup on this. It's a little dry. So looks like the egg is a little bit runny here, which I like. I like I said before, I like the egg a little bit runny. Just not runny to the point where it's making a mess. But then again, I feel like this is specifically made for someone that gets it like over easy. And they use this kind of bread to just sop up the runniness of the egg. So I can definitely see that. I can see how that would be very delicious. But I had to drive home. So if I got it over easy, then the bottom slice of bread would have been completely soggy and drenched. So I had to get over medium. But honestly, I really just can't get over how the ketchup just doesn't really, I don't know. The ketchup just doesn't really bring it all together in the sandwich. It just keeps it moist enough to eat, but it just doesn't bind it all together, you know? Still a fairly good sandwich, but But if you do decide to order something like this, I highly recommend. I mean, even if it's not the Carolina Gold barbecue sauce that they put in this, I would still recommend. Uh, I would still recommend getting something to put in this because just from my experience of eating different foods and cooking, I just know that that would go really well with this. And I know I'm talking about Carolina Gold a lot, but no, this video is not sponsored by anyone. So it would be cool if they would sponsor me. But nope, that's not a thing. That's not the case. I like these fries though. Then again, I'm a sucker for fries anyway, so. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but the only fries I don't like are Checkers fries. They just have a little too much going on with their fries. I just don't like it. On top of that, Checkers fries are way too salty. I'm talking about the bad kind of salt. The table salt that'll give you high blood pressure. What did I say? Did I say blood pressure? Oh God. So they use the table salt that'll give you high blood pressure. Now the salty fries that I do like is Wendy's, because they have the sea salt, and sea salt has a better salty flavor than regular table salt. So I like Wendy's fries a lot. Mm. I don't know, I'm starting to get kind of full. This kind of caught me by surprise. I'm getting full. Just sop up some of this ketchup. I know the over easy egg guys would do that with the runny eggs. Mm. That brisket sure is good though. Wait a minute. I think it's beef. Huh. I think it's beef actually. I think that's beef brisket, actually. I could be wrong. I really don't know which one it is. See, I hardly eat pork ever, unless I'm eating bacon. So it's kind of hard for me to tell the difference. I'll be honest. I hardly ever eat pork, so it's hard for me to tell which is pork brisket and beef brisket, because they taste pretty similar. Wait a minute. Brisket in general is beef, though, right? Or is brisket the cut or the beef cooked? Hmm. I really don't know. I know it's smoked, but I believe you have pork brisket. I could be wrong. I know there's definitely beef brisket. I had a lot of that when I was in Texas. South Florida here, nobody can make beef brisket to save their life. So, ooh. So one thing I like about bottled soda, as opposed to fountain soda, is that it's more carbonated because it's sealed. So it gives you that more refreshing carbonation. Ooh, that's refreshing. See, when I drink soda, I don't even drink soda on a regular basis. I mostly drink water. The last time I drank soda was was it my last mukbang? If you see it in a mukbang, that was the last time I drank soda. I don't really drink soda. I try to keep it out of my life and only drink it on occasions. I mostly just drink water. I have a huge water jug that I take to work with me. I sip water all day, every day. Well, mostly every day, except for mukbang days, which are basically my cheat days. So, Ooh. Oh, that's amazing. See, this is so delicious. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, diet, and I had this conversation with a coworker, too. The thing about diet sodas is that they're significantly less sweet. You know, they have the fake, it's either aspartame or, what's the other stuff? Sucralose. I know energy drinks mostly use sucralose. So you have either of the two that gives it that sweet flavor, but being that it's fake, it's not as sweet as regular sodas. I heard that they're also not good for you either, but soda in general isn't good for you. So it's like, well, it is what it is. But I definitely like diet flavor better. See, you taste it. It actually tastes good. It's not a blast of sugar on your tongue. Mm. Ooh. Yeah. I like that feeling. You know, you feel it bubbling up in your stomach, then you belch a little bit. So relaxing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Whew. That has been all. So again, that's the Denny's Brisk-It-All melt. There we go. Brisk-It-All melt. It's a pretty good sandwich. Do I recommend it? That's a hard one. Normally I prefer the omelets or the burgers when I go to Denny's. Yeah, I'll probably do those in a video. All right, y'all. Again, it's been your boy Think Daddy. Ooh, that soda. It's been real. Enjoy your next meal. Yeah, I'm gonna go lie down. Whew, got that itis kicking in.